Hi, I'm Giovanni, chef ristorante Kazerne. The recipe is a roulade of pig with parmesan, and here we're gonna put potato from the oven and caramelized onion. For this recipe, these are the ingredients that I'm gonna tell you now. So we have a nice piece of pork. You can use, this is an entrecote, but you can use easily also a tenderloin or varkenhaas, as you say in Dutch. Parmesan, has to be Parmesan because my uncle says that. Parmigiano Reggiano, also in this recipe you can use pecorino parmigiano, it depends how you want it, sweet or salty. Sage, garlic, potato, onion, butter, parsley, toothpick, we need it for close the roulade, and a bit of flour and wine. For the potato we're gonna need potato, a bit of oil, a bit of butter, garlic and sage. Potato you can use whatever you want, whatever you like. If you like the cream cheese, if you like the shallot, if you like the grilled, use whatever you like it. I honestly clean them and then I just leave them with the skin because I like it. But if you don't like the skin, you can take it. First of all, a bit of oil in your whatever you put in the oven.
Tray.
In your tray. That is gonna go in the oven. You put a bit of olive oil first. So then when you're gonna put the potato there, you're gonna touch immediately the oil and then you're sure that there is fat everywhere. I cut them with this side in 4, like this. And then after I make little cubes, there is also on you. Depends what you like. We have the potato cut it in a bit of oil under. Salt, a bit, always for the same reason, because it helps to take out the taste. Just a bit now, and then after, if you see that you need to put it more, you just put it more. A bit at the end, so you're sure that the taste is gonna be uniform, it's gonna be everywhere. So it's important that you put just a bit in the beginning. Butter, you put it inside. We need to have enough fat inside of the tray that is half covered. Then we have the sage, this one, we don't cut it, we just break it and we put it in. This recipe, it's really a lover of the sage. So we're gonna use it also after for the meat. Pepper, garlic, also really important. We just leave it inside the skin for a better protection. So, and then after we're gonna take it out and we're gonna serve the dish. 180 degrees, 20 minutes roughly. Check it because it depends on your oven. I'm professional, this is not professional. It's strong, not strong, blah, blah, blah. You need it, you need to check it and for be sure that it's crunchy and reach the right texture. So we're gonna put it in the oven. Now we're gonna make the caramelized onion. Simple, 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 but it needs patience. I would say geduld. You need to be there and check it all the time. We're gonna take out the back and the front. Make a cut in the middle. I always take out also the last part of the onion because I think it's less sweet. So, cut on the side. Just peel it off. We try to keep a temperature of 150, 160 degrees. So it's gonna cook slowly, and it's gonna caramelize softly and nicely. If you cannot at home, then it's no problem. Not at all. You just have to put it on the side a bit, stir it, put it back on, stir it. Just a technique a bit different. You need to know exactly what is your fire, and understand exactly how you have to use it. But it's something that you know what you have at home, so you know what you're using. Onion, we cut it in half first, okay? Then we cut the slices, juliennes like this. So they don't have to be precise. Now we let's melt the butter. You just want it melted on the right temperature. After, in the cooking process, is gonna caramelize also that one. So important is that you cook it slow. Important. When you put it in, immediately the temperature is gonna fall down. If it doesn't cook anymore, don't be scared because We're just gonna leave it there and it's gonna reach back the temperature where it was before and it's gonna be okay. Now we're gonna stir it and we let them cook. We're gonna start to prepare the meat. If you don't like pork, use calf. If you don't like calf, use whatever you like. You can also use chicken. Parmesan, sage, and parmesan. We're gonna cut this like this. We're gonna try to make nice little beef stock that we can use it for make our roll. This recipe is actually from the region of Brescia. It's not made with Parma. This is something that we added. But yeah, it's curious to know that it's actually, this dish it came out because a long time ago we were used to eat little birds on the grill. Then after it became illegal, but the people were in love with the taste of it. So something that could really come near of that is this recipe, because the people wanted to eat birds. They took a pig, they filled it with sage, and then they grill it. And then they find out that the taste was almost the same. Good for the bird, but not good for the pig. Voila. My colleague here advised me to say parchment paper. How you say that?
Parchment paper.
Parchment paper. But yeah, baking paper. Baking paper. I don't know. Okay, we take this parchment paper, baking paper, call it whatever you want it. We put it here on the side. We take our beautiful slice of meat. We put also this on the side. And then we fold it. And we close it like this. Okay. I'm used to have an hammer to push it, the good one for the meat, but I don't have it here, so I'm gonna use my hand, which is gonna be also enough. We try to smash it, so we're gonna break the structure of the meat, and it's gonna become really way more softly after in the mouth. Ta, ta, ta. Now I just do everything and that's it. Voila! Here you see that they're starting to caramelize. Check this one, check this one. This is the beautiful part. Lovely. Now this one is after 10 minutes. Okay, they're not good. They're not ready yet. But at this point, we're gonna help the cook turning them. So taking care that the fat is going on every side of the potato. Smells amazing. Now this one is gonna go back in the oven. Now that we smashed them all and we have these beautiful pieces of meat, we're gonna take a peeler, the parmesan, the sage, and the ham. I take the ham. I want it like, it doesn't have to be too much, so from one slice, maybe you can make 2 of those, just to give it a bit more taste, you know, it's not a principal ingredient. Sage, like it rain, okay, this don't put 1, don't put 2, put 3, 4 leaves of sage, because the recipe requires that, and it's a really, really important ingredient of this. With the peeler, we cut the parmesan, okay, in slices that we are gonna put on. So then you have this beautiful piece of meat with ham, sage, and parmigiano. Then we take it from the end and we start to roll it. Toothpick. 1 can be enough. I put it 2 for be sure. There we go. Here we have the first one. They look wonderful. Ready to eat. No, not ready, I have to cook it, but almost ready to eat. Now we go on with the rest. We're gonna make these roll things. Same process of before. Take the meat, roll it with all the ingredients inside. It's gonna be lovely. Beautiful. You know, oh, see? Mwah, this is gonna be lovely. This is gonna be lovely. They're not totally cooked, but honestly, I like it a bit al dente, like the pasta. So, I'm gonna leave it like this. If you want it more cooked, just cook it longer. Lovely. If you have an induction around 145 degrees, now we start to turn it. Ooh. We need to achieve that the butter caramelized a bit. It calls beurre noisette. So then we're gonna add this nice, beautiful, sweet flavor to the dish. And if you could smell it right now, It's insane. As you see, we keep turning it and we keep roasting it from each side. After, when the meat is gonna be nice and roasted from every side, we're gonna add the wine. The wine is gonna give a bit of acidity, dry wine, dry wine. It's gonna give a bit of acidity that is gonna cut the fat, so it's gonna balance it. So then you're gonna have in your mouth a really beautiful balanced taste. Now we're making it 5. My uncle was making at least 20 per person in my family. So now, depends how much you like it. 5 is the beginning, but you can go easily to 20. Now that we have every side that is actually nice and roasted, baked it good, it doesn't have to be too crazy. And we also don't want to overcook the meat. So once we see that it's colored from each side, we're gonna higher a bit more the temperature. Does it smell good, Valerie? Lovely. And we're gonna add the wine. You're gonna recognize it because first of all it's gonna start to go faster, and you're gonna hear the bubble exploding really and louder. And then you see also the difference of the bubble. The bubble are gonna be more little and fast. Now we go with the wine. Oh, lovely. Because now we are gonna be glassed with that. So we have the wine inside. We turn them. Start to be too hot. There. Now at this point, they're ready. If you touch them, they have to be still soft. If they are too hard, then they're overcooked. And with this recipe, it's quite easy to overcook something. We try to put around all this beautiful butter and wine. Bit of pepper. We take potatoes nicely under. With these herbs, it's gonna be lovely. The caramelized onion on the side. And the meat. Really simple recipe. It's take maybe a bit of time, but you're gonna love it. And if you don't, sorry. Foreign food.